Xiaomi's Redmi 7A might be one of the better options out in the market right now if you have to adhere to a very strict budget. Priced at less than 5,000 pesos for its base variant, it's a phone that offers about 2 days worth of battery life that's perfect for living life on the go. Question is, how does it handle some of our favorite games on the Google Play Store? Hey Unbox fam, welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box, and in this video we're going to be taking Xiaomi's entry-level king through its paces because it's time for another gaming review. Now before we begin, remember guys, we are giving away one Xiaomi Redmi 7A. I will be drawing the winner next week, so if you want a chance to win this device that's still freshly sealed inside the box, all you have to do is click on the link in the description down below and follow the instructions to the T. Alright, so before we get to the games, let's have a recap of some of the Redmi 7A's key specs as a refresher. Under the hood of this device, it beats a Qualcomm Snapdragon 439 processor, which is paired with 2GB of RAM and 16GB of storage. Now the storage is a little bit of a problem spot for this device, and I actually had to uninstall one of the games to get another one to fit. So if you can extend your budget by a little bit, I highly recommend getting the variant with 32GB of storage for a bit more room for your apps and media. You've got a display that measures in at 5.45 inches and tops out at HD Plus resolution, so you're not getting the best pixel density, but then again, it is an entry-level device, so that's to be expected. On the plus side, because it doesn't have to push out so many pixels, it does have less of a power draw, so you're getting a bit more battery life. Speaking of which, the Redmi 7A has a 4000 mAh battery to keep the lights on. Our benchmarks had it pegged at 15 hours and 35 minutes, and with real-world use, that does translate to about 2 days on a single charge, but again, results will vary upon your usage. With the recap out of the way, let's play some games. And as always, we use an app called Gamebench to measure all of the metrics you'll be seeing in this video, alright? So let's get to game number 1, Asphalt 9. We played Asphalt 9 on the lowest settings to prioritize performance, and sadly that didn't improve the numbers we were seeing. We got an average of 28 frames per second on this racing title, which isn't bad at all, but the stability kinda tanked at 53%. You are still able to race quite smoothly, but be prepared for a couple of dips here and there, especially when there's a lot of action happening on screen. Let's move on to game number 2 on the list, everyone, or at least a lot of people's MOBA of choice, Mobile Legends. We were very surprised with the results we got on this title, and we actually pushed the settings to as high as we could. There is no high frame rate mode, but with HD display on and graphics set to high quality, we got an average of 30 frames per second at 94% stability. No noticeable dips during team fights, so it was pretty smooth sailing. Not bad at all given the chipset of this device and the amount of RAM it has. Last but not the least on our list is NBA 2K19. For this title, we had everything on ultra low or off to really maximize the phone's potential, and surprisingly, we got an average of 60 FPS at 96% stability, which really had us scratching our heads. We ran the tests a couple of times and got around the same results, so I'm guessing if you're a big basketball fan, this phone will definitely do the trick, though you will have to dial the settings way down. Alright folks, can a phone that costs less than 5,000 pesos actually handle our favorite games on the Google Play Store? The answer is surprisingly yes, and it can do it pretty well too. Now, I would shy away from graphically intensive games, but if you're just looking for a phone that can play Mobile Legends and are working on a tight budget, this is a solid option that you should definitely check out. Again, the Xiaomi Redmi 7A is priced at 4,790 pesos for the one with 2GB of RAM and 16GB of storage, and the one with 2GB of RAM and 32GB of storage costs 5,290 pesos. I really suggest extending your budget slightly to this one so you have a little bit more room for photos, videos, and other apps. Okay guys, so that pretty much does it for the gaming review. Now let's check out some comments from the previous video and try to answer some of your questions. Now this comes from the Blackpink limited edition Samsung Galaxy A80 unboxing, and the first comment comes from Daniela Garcia Lupi, and she asks, where did you buy it? Well, first of all, hi Daniela. Carlo actually was able to buy the Samsung Galaxy Blackpink limited edition. I think it was somewhere in Mega Mall, but I know that the stocks are rather limited. So if you're interested in picking it up, I would check the areas around you or maybe call in to see if it's there first. I would also check out the Samsung concept stores first. So there you have it. I hope that answers your question. Alright, the second comment comes from you, Francis Alquisalas, who writes, if you compare the Asus Zenfone 6 and the A80, in my opinion, the Zenfone 6 is flippin' fun and the A80 flippin' wrong, but I'm not offending the A80, it's just an opinion. First of all, your opinions are welcome here, but just a pro tip guys, keep it classy in the comment sections. We do accept constructive criticism and we definitely respond better to that. But yeah, the Asus Zenfone 6 definitely has a lot going for it. One, it has a better chipset, and two, it actually has a lot of features that take advantage of the whole flip function, like tracking and I think better panorama shots. So that's definitely something that it has going for it. But the problem is I don't think it has a launch date in the Philippines. So sadly that changes in the next couple of days or weeks. So if you want to see it, let me know in the comment section. Hopefully Asus changes their mind or does something about it. Never know. Alright, so we're only doing 3 for this video, and the last comment comes from Nehemiah Miralo, and he writes, blink here, I wished Atelia did the unboxing of this because I think this kind of content suits her. No offense, Sir Jamie, hehe, more power. No offense taken, I actually replied to your comment already, but I definitely agree Leia would have done a better job unboxing the Blackpink limited edition Samsung Galaxy A80, but she was enjoying time with her family in the US, so I was left to do the unboxing myself. So yeah, that happened. Alright guys, so that pretty much does it for this video. If you want us to read your comments, feel free to ask us anything down below, but again, keep it classy. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, sub to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our content. For the latest tech news and gadget reviews from the Philippines, head to unbox.ph, plus follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. My name is Jamie, peace, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time.